Thank you, Tanu. Yes, sir. Trevor Knapp, Ben Phillips were here at BCIT's Burnaby campus. And Ben, we were just coming off just an absolutely crazy NFL divisional round. It was nuts.
Not what it was. Their defense is good, but I think they've had a great year. I'm going to pick Philadelphia to move on in that one.
I couldn't disagree anymore. I mean, Philadelphia, they have been absolutely dismal on offense ever since Carson Wentz went down with that ACL injury. Nick Foles has just been awful. And Atlanta, they are kind of gaining steam at the right time. Robert Alford, Desmond Trufant, that secondary is looking good. I think the Falcons are playing really good football right now. I'm going with the Falcons upset in Philadelphia. Now, next up, we got Tennessee at New England. Ben, how did Tennessee even win last week? On to the next game, Sunday morning, Jaguars at Steelers. You got the veteran Ben Roethlisberger versus Blake Bortles. But guess what? I'm going to take Blake Bortles because remember early in the NFL season, the Jaguars went to the Pittsburgh Steelers at Heinz Field. They blew out the Steelers, man. That defense, Saxonville, is legit. The front seven is amazing. You got guys like Jalen Ramsey, A.J. Boye. I'm taking the Jaguars, the upset in Pittsburgh. Ben Roethlisberger's going home. And that's the problem. Nick Foles is facing Thomas Edward Brady, who is going to win his 6th Super Bowl of his career. He will go down as the greatest quarterback of all time in NFL history. If you think at home that Nick Foles and the Philadelphia Eagles are actually going to beat the New England Patriots and Tom Brady, you're kidding yourself. Ben, do you actually think Philly has a chance?
Well, we're just going to have to wait and find out. February 4th, the date of the Super Bowl, the New England Patriots take on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Can't wait. Back to you guys at the Vancouver Lookout. The summit here in Vancouver just behind me will end tonight with a final press conference going at 5 p.m. The biggest takeaway, however, Rex Tillerson stating this morning that the pressure on North Korea will not stop until North Korea denuclearizes themselves. Trevor Knapp in Vancouver for BCIT Magazine.
Now, a TSN 1040 Sports Center update.
Obviously, with Bo out, we're going to need a lot of different guys to step up and kind of fill that void. It's with what Bo brings to the game, it's kind of unfillable. But it's just different guys have to step up and make sure that they're doing their job to the best of their ability to try and help us get a win.
Yes, the Canucks will be without Bo Horvat tonight as they look for their 4th straight win against the Flyers. Horvat is expected to miss up to 6 weeks with an ankle fracture. The Flyers are coming off a road win in Edmonton last night. Countdown to faceoff starts at 5 o'clock tonight, right here on TSN 1040. We'll also have commercial-free intermissions and 45 minutes commercial-free after the final horn. Matthew Tkachuk will have a hearing with the league today for his spear and Matt Martin in last night's game in Toronto. Leafs did beat the Flames 2-1 in the shootout. Capitals 6-2 winners over the Hawks, and the Ducks shut out the Sens 3-0. Over in the association, the Cleveland Cavaliers tied a franchise record, winning their 13th straight game, beating the Kings 101-95. LeBron James with 32 points, 20 of those coming in the second half. There are 4 games on tap in the NBA later today. The early game has Lonzo Ball's Lakers traveling to Philly to take on Ben Simmons and the Sixers. Big NFC South matchup in Atlanta tonight as the 7-5 Falcons host the 9-3 Saints. New Orleans currently lead the division, while the Falcons are only 1 game out of a wildcard spot. Pre-game at 4:30, kickoff at 5:25, up the dial on TSN 1410. That's your SportsCenter update. I'm Trevor Knapp. Back to Sakaris and Price and the voice of Vancouver Sports, TSN 1040.